back in here from the break here on the show. You guys talked about the defense a lot in the first call segment, so I can finally give my thoughts here on the Alabama defense. This is a huge game for Pete Golding. This is a big game for Pete Golding because last year, Lane Kiffin outcoached Golding, spanked Golding, embarrassed Golding, put up 48 points on the Alabama defense and over 600 yards offensively. And that was the game where you had a lot of fans, a lot of you were saying, get Pete Golding out of here. Fire him now. Take him out of here. Leave him in Mississippi. Do not put that man on the team bus. Leave him stranded. He don't deserve to come back home. Leave the man stranded. That was the feelings of a lot of you when it came down to Coach Golding last season. So now, this season, facing Lane Kiffin, facing Matt Corral, facing two explosive running backs, Jerrion Ely and Snoop Connor, facing a lot of talented receivers led by Dontario Drummond and Braylon Sanders. This is a second opportunity for Pete Golding to earn that respect, earn those stripes, earn that keep in Tuscaloosa, because a lot of people are highly concerned about this game, and they're highly concerned because of the defensive side of the football. People want to know, can we trust Pete Golding? Is there any conceivable way that we can trust that Pete Golding can come out here and hold an Ole Miss offense under 30 points? Is there any conceivable way Pete Golding can come out here with this defense and hold Ole Miss's offense to less than 600 yards in production here? So this is a big game. Huge, critical game for Coach Golding in terms of earning that respect, earning those stripes, and showing he can have that bounce-back performance as a play caller, putting these guys in the right situations to have success, whether it's on run plays, whether it's on pass plays, whether it's blitzing, no matter what the situation is. Golding has to have these guys in situations they can fire off the ball, they can attack the run game, they can frustrate Matt Corral, have him making poor choices on the field. Golding has to have this game. This is Golding's Super Bowl. Just like the Florida game was Dan Mullen's Super Bowl, Alabama, Florida. This game against Ole Miss's defense, this is Pete Golding's Super Bowl. How bad does he want it here coming up on Saturday? Behind Coach Golding, it's the defensive front. Huge game for the Bama defensive front. Matt Corral is a very explosive quarterback. He can create on the edge. Very, very strong arm. He has improved his passing mechanics. He's improved his accuracy. He's improved his QBR. He's improved his passer rating. Everything that he did this past season, and he was good last season, he's improved it here through the first 3 games of this campaign. And Ole Miss is going to want to go fast. They're going to want to go hurry up. They're going to want to go no huddle, up tempo. Alabama's defensive front got to be ready, got to be set, got to have disciplined eyes, flow to the ball, flow to the football. And as big of a game this is for Will Anderson, and he knows it, this is a big game for Drew Sanders. Getting out there, attacking the quarterback, getting out there, not being fooled by the motion, getting out there, stuffing the run game. Drew's been growing. He's been having performances to build up to a matchup like this. This is a huge game for Drew Sanders. This is a big game for guys like Christian Harris, Henry To'oTo'o, Jalen Moody. Huge game for the inside linebackers. Trust your eyes, read the play, get to the ball, fit the run gap. Do not be fooled by the motion. Don't have the middle of the field exposed wide open. There were a lot of plays last season where Alabama exposed the middle of the field, and Ole Miss was able to attack that with the tight end play there. So for the inside linebackers, read your keys. Get guys lined up, get guys set up, but most importantly, make sure yourself, as the inside linebacker, lined up, set up, ready to attack and make plays. Defensive line, want to see more of that rotation. Get Tim Smith out there. Get LeBron Ray out there. Get Jamil Burrows out there. Get Jamarian Latham out there. Get Stephon Wynn out there. Get that rotation out there. Stuff the run. Create some havoc. Collapse the pocket. Have Matt Corral feel the presence here of this group. That's going to be the job there of the defensive front. And then as you look at just the defensive secondary, two things this week for the Alabama secondary. Number one, no penalties. No pass interference penalties. For Josh Jobe, cannot have pass interference penalties. Can't have it. Clean, solid, and instinctive technique football is what Alabama's going to have in that defensive secondary. And just as important as no penalties, right behind that, tackling in space. Jordan Battle, DeMarco Hellams, tackling in space. You're one-on-one, mano and mano. You being an athlete, Ole Miss having athletes, they get the ball in space, you got to tackle those guys in space and limit the big plays. We saw against Southern Miss, there were moments where either Jordan Battle, one-on-one, missed a tackle. DeMarco Hellams, one-on-one, missed a tackle. Got to have those tackles because Ole Miss is going to look to take plays to the house and create fast, instant, explosive offense. Got to have those tackles. So this is a big week. Huge week here for the Bama defense. You want to create turnovers? Absolutely. You want to get sacks? Absolutely. You want to create negative plays? Most definitely. But the biggest things in this game for this Bama defense, number one, have strong eye discipline. Number two, mistake-free, clean football, no penalties. And number three, get off the field on third down. Saban has been talking about it the last 3 to 4 games. Get off the field on third down. Highly important this week when you're facing a Lane Kiffin coach team that's trying to pull out an upset at Bryant-Denny.